Hello guys, the Decklist Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have the first place Unchained deck profile that was played by Ulises Aispuro. They got first place at the Yuma, Arizona Regional, and let's hop right in. So first of all, we see the 1 of Abominable Unchained Soul, standard 1 of, 3 Ash, 3 Droll. Everyone's playing these cards right now in the main. 1 Rhino Warrior, 3 Tour Guide. This is very good normal summon, helps with the consistency a lot. And then decides to play the Soul of Disaster. Most people have been cutting this card just because it's a very, very, very bad draw. And you don't really need this card either in the deck. It helps going second, but you don't really need it. Then 3 Shavara standard, 1 Shayama standard, 3 Aura standard. And then they play the 2 Rakia and 2 Sarama. These ones people have been going back and forth on. A lot of people that play Tour Guide play 1 Rakia. And then the 1 to 2 Sarama, people have been switching back and forth on a lot. 3 Abominations Prison, this is the Rota for the deck. 3 Prosperity, this is the other Rota for the deck. 2 Talents, 1 Thrust. That's a pretty weird ratio, 2 Talents, 1 Thrust. Especially in this deck, where some people that play Thrust in this deck, they like the fact that it's able to set stuff like these, like the spells and traps. And even though you can't use them that turn, you can still pop them, and then that gives you use out of them. Then we have 3 Chamber, 3 Escape, just maxing out on the trap cards, and then 3 Imperms. So playing 9 hand traps, 12 going second cards with Prosperity, and then also the engine kind of just like works going second. Side deck, we have 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, 3 Super Poly, 3 XYZ Encore, 2 D-Barrier, 2 Eradicator, 3 Evenly, 1 Trap Trick. Okay, so it has the Trap Trick into either Flood, whichever one they want to go ahead and get, depending on which deck they're playing against, and etc., depending on what they have on their board. Then we have the Extra deck, which has the 3 Super Poly targets for what they have in the side deck. Which this, I don't know how good it would have been over the weekend. It was probably decently strong if they saw this card. You can also Prosperity into this card, which is good. Then we got the DDD Wave High King Caesar standard. We've even seen people bumping this card up to 2, just so that way they can make a second one on their second turn after they like break a board. If they, I mean, you always get to the level 6s again. It's not very hard. If you end on this again, the second time it should just be game. And then 1 Zeus, 1 access code for when you get to go for game, 1 Unicorn, 1 Abomination, only 2 Yama in the extra deck, and then 2 Anguish, 2 Soul Rage, and then the 1 DDD rank. Okay, so this is obviously just to put over this, which is like fine, and then you can also Zeus over that if you want to, but the Zeus is also there because Talents and Thrust. The 2 Yama, a lot of people have been bumping this card up to 3 because of Kashtira Unicorn, but it's going to be a little bit harder in their build because they're playing the 3 blink spots for the Super Poly. But you could cut the DDD if you wanted, and then you would have a spot for the 3rd Yama. Then you still have like Zeus for Talents, and you still have like the DDD that you have to play and such. But that is going to be it for the deck profile. This is the first place undefeated Unchained deck list. And with all that being said, the Decklist Grinder signing off. Peace, have a nice day, stay safe.